Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on Theta Network, which I believe is a highly undervalued high cap crypto gem. I think we're going to be seeing this one go on an absolute insane rally in the next bull run. It's actually down over 13x from its all-time high. So I think we've got a lot of potential upside with this gem. Usually I would expect some of these projects to do a double of what they did in the last bull run, maybe even triple. So that would be placing it at a 24 billion market cap or more. 26 billion market cap or more. So we'd be looking at absolute insane gains. That's around a 26x. I think that's very realistic for Theta Network moving into the next bull run. And I would actually say that's on the conservative side. So I'm going to be giving you my deep dive into this project, or maybe not even a deep dive, but somewhat of an overview into this project, my thoughts and opinions on it, and basically my plan in terms of where I'm expecting it to go in the next bull run. So yeah, guys, if that sounds interesting, make sure you are subscribed. I'm uploading every single day on the channel, and it's really appreciated if you can do that. Also, before I get into it, I need to let everyone know this video is not financial advice. Make sure you always do your own research before investing your money. So, Theta Network. It's been around for quite a while now. Everyone knows about it, really. In the last bull run, this one absolutely exploded. It was one of the biggest gainers. Had you have been buying this one right down here at like 200 million in market cap, you would have got insane gains on your money. Now, we have retraced to around 1 billion in market cap, steadily around that range. I think personally, this is a good opportunity to start DCAing down. Okay, not financial advice, but if we do go down to maybe around 75 cents, at least just starting to get in and start DCAing, because at the end of the day, we may not go down that low. We may only go down to 90 cents, and then that's it, and then we take off. You know, obviously it's going to take time, but maybe that will be the next kind of low opportunity you'll get. Now, in terms of how low we went, we did dip down to around that 70 cent region earlier on in the last 3 months. So you can see the dips that we did have, but I don't think we're going to go this low personally, okay? Maybe we go down to 80 cents, maybe we go down to 90 cents, but I just simply don't see us going and making new lows, basically because I don't see Bitcoin doing that either, and most of these altcoins do tend to follow Bitcoin. Now, if we move into what the token actually does and what this project actually aims to do, it's absolutely huge. It's basically blockchain-powered video streaming, and they are making it very easy, very scalable for video streaming globally. And I'm really bullish on this narrative, and so are a lot of huge companies around the world. So we can see here, it counts Google, Binance, Blockchain Ventures, and all these different companies. There's basically loads and loads of different companies all either partnering or using Theta, which is insane to imagine. And it probably has one of the strongest records out there in terms of the collaborations and the partners. So you can see here alone, content and media partners, you've got the likes of Samsung, right? You've got the likes of Katy Perry. You've got the likes of Sony, like Galaxy. You know, these are huge. Even NASA. These are huge, multi-billion, hundreds of billions of dollars worth companies, right? Huge businesses around the world. So the fact that Theta is developing this kind of blockchain that allows for huge bandwidth, huge scalability in terms of video streaming, I think is going to become more and more important into the future as well in terms of the Web3 revolution. So the way how I see Theta is it's not necessarily the next YouTube, but it's the next platform where the next YouTube can be built on. They're developing the infrastructure for the next YouTube or the next Twitch or the next anything, right? Because they're basically developing the infrastructural framework for the likes of a YouTube or whatever to be built on. And actually, the fact that Google is partnering with Theta shows that they're not maybe direct competitors. Maybe Theta and Google will work together to enable YouTube to be scaled much more. So it says here, we're impressed by Theta's achievements in blockchain, video, and data delivery. This is from Google themselves. So you can't see these two as like competing companies attacking each other. Actually, what we're seeing here is a lot of Web 2 companies are starting to adopt Web 3. They're starting to move into Web 3. And by doing so, obviously Theta is going to reap a lot of the rewards when it comes to video streaming. That's the specific niche that Theta operates in. So you can store your Theta on loads of different places. You can see here, very easy to store it if you want to buy it. Super simple. It's on so many different exchanges here. You've got the likes of Binance, KuCoin. There's so many options out there. It's one of the best in terms of places you can buy. So most of you guys won't have any issues with that. In terms of the actual tokenomics, we've got amazing tokenomics. You guys know I'm hot on tokenomics, and they've got to be super, super good for me to even consider buying a project. This is clearly one where all the tokens are in circulation, so you can't really ask for much more. And we'll see that that's actually confirmed here with CoinMarketCap, 100% circulating supply. Absolutely perfect. Go and read the white paper. Go and do a bit of your research yourself. But some of the things that are going to be coming with Theta, some of the partnerships, some of the updates that they're delivering, really, really excite me. And I am very bullish on Web3 as a whole, but there's a lot of bad players in Web3. Theta certainly is not one of them. Theta is one of those super strong blue chip projects in the Web3 kind of industry, if that's even a thing. And I can't see it going anywhere. So let's talk about price action here. Now, like I said before, to all-time high, we hit an all-time high market cap around 13.3 billion or somewhere around that range, right? 13.3 billion. So that's a 13x just to all-time high. Just to all-time high. Now, like I was saying before, you generally assume that each bull run will get bigger and bigger over time, okay? So maybe Theta is going to do a 2x or a 3x of what it previously did in the last cycle. Because that's similar to what Bitcoin does, right? You would expect Bitcoin's probably going to go to around 140K because that would be double Bitcoin's all-time high. Now, you would expect altcoins would do even more. They would do even more multipliers due to the fact they're altcoins. So let's just be on the conservative side. Let's say Theta does a 2x of its all-time high. You're talking around a 26x, I believe. So great gains, or maybe even 28x almost. So great gains, 26 or 27x your money. That's what I'm looking at for Theta. And I'd say it's relatively low risk in terms of crypto investments. You got a lot of high risk cryptos out there. But I would say this is a relatively safe crypto investment due to the fact of how big it was in the last bull run. This one actually, I think, went to the top 10 or top 15 at one point in the last bull run. You can see here, it's actually ranked 50th. So it's a solid play. It's not going anywhere in my opinion, but of course it's crypto. You can never be certain with anything in crypto. But ultimately, I'm very bullish on this project. Hopefully you got some value from this video. Also, guys, make sure you are a Patreon if you're not already. I know there's a lot of you guys watching who are already Patreons, and I really appreciate you guys. But for the people who are not, I highly recommend the VIP Plus tier. You know, who knows if I would have bought Theta by now, or if I was buying, you know, or if I'm going to be buying in the future. For you to see that, you go on over to my Patreon and you can see my buy alerts if you grab the elite tier or above. So only $20 or £20, and you can literally see every market move I make in terms of buying cryptos. You can also see my whole portfolio as well. So I've got a big portfolio of solid projects. You can come ahead and see it. You can see all of the great projects in my portfolio, what I'm buying and when I'm buying, if you join the Patreon group. And trust me, I've made huge gains even in the last 2 months, right? I've had 55x's, I've had 30x's just in the last month or two. I got into Singularity Net at 40 million in market cap, guys. And look how much it went up. Did over a 10x from when I bought in. Make sure you're in this group so you're not missing out. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing everyone in my next video. Goodbye.